I'm just on to say I love you. I'm just on to say how much I care. I'm just on to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fam. Welcome to the Mental House. I am your host, Khadijah. How have y'all been the last couple days? Hope all has been well with you. I come on today to share, just a few things that were heavy on my heart for the last couple days, and things that connect us all as humans. Um, somebody's misfortune, especially if it's somebody that you know or somebody that you're close to. And with me, the last few days have been, just a little reflective for me for um, people that I've worked with, people I know who've had, demons one way or the other. Um, they were either in recovery and they might have relapsed, or at least that's one of them. And one of them really had some unfortunate information. So I just kind of want to share it with you a little bit right now, and just get y'all take on it. So a lot of times y'all give me a different perspective when I hear things. When you respond to the things that I say sometimes. But anyway, the first thing I wanted to say is there's a person that I know who, before she really got involved with that glass dam, y'all already know. And to think that the person, I haven't seen this person in over 10 years, but I thought they were doing well. Last time I heard from them, they were uh, in some kind of recovery for cocaine addiction. And I thought they were, from what I remember of them telling me, that they were doing pretty good, and I think they had been clean for maybe a year at that point. Well, on one I heard one of the most disturbing. So when a person was clean, they were doing very well, I'm assuming. And after this time, because I didn't know her with children, so she has a little boy now, and what she shared with friends of mine was that um, he was taken from her. And this is why I always talk about what we do in front of our children, the things that we expose them to. At some point, it's going to come back and ruin their lives, or it's going to ruin your life, and somebody's got to be held accountable. So, without placing judgment on, you know, this particular person, obviously the person relapsed and they have a son, but from my understanding, the little boy was in school, and children have their, what they call silent play, or their, imaginative play, where they're playing with themselves and not really interacting with anyone, but just, talking and playing. And one of the staff happened to observe the language that the little boy was saying, and my God, I guess the protective services did show up at her home, um, because he was playing with a truck with his in a little figurine, and he decided to tell the person that was in the truck that he could not have any more rocks because every time you come over here, you come back, you say that your rocks didn't come back, and I'm not giving you any more rocks. So you need to get up off my porch right now. Get up off my porch because you always saying these rocks, you always saying it don't come back. Now I can imagine what the staff was looking at or dealing with when they heard that. I mean, I can imagine what, I can just, it was something that had to be reported. And as a mandated reporter, it has to be reported because you already know what's going on in that child's house. He's he's seeing too much. There's a lot of homes like that, in where people are allowing their kids to see too much, expose them to too much, where a 3 and 4 year old or 5 year old is coming to you. This has happened to me before, actually. A 5 year old came to me when I asked him how his mother, where his mother was. She was a young teen in the program that I was running, and I asked him how was his mother. He was with his dad, and his dad was with his new girlfriend and her baby, and she had a bunch of more kids. And I said, "Where's your mom?" I said, "How's your mom doing?" He said, "She doing good. She at home smoking that loud." And I, this kid, I kid you not, is 4 years old. I couldn't believe what I heard. I said, "What?" He said, "You know what loud is. She's smoking that loud." I said, "No, I don't. I don't know what that is." And I didn't even want to go any further. And his dad was laughing as if it was funny. I said, "Lord, it's a song that Mary sings. It said, it's the God in me. Y'all better start activating that God in you because this stuff is totally out of order for little bitty children to be exposed to this type of shit and have to expose your lifestyle to all the rest of us." And I'm glad, I guess, in one sense, but because somebody have to check you and let you know that um, I don't know where the people are in your life or if you even listen to them people in your life, but I guess at some point you got to be stopped if your kids are being exposed to this kind of stuff. And this is the kind of stuff we don't want to talk about because it's so personal and it hurts so bad because it be the people that we love and they be out here clowning like that, you know. So I just want to say to the young lady involved that got her child taken away. I'm not sure about the second one just yet, but I want you to know that um, you know the way, and you have to find a way, and you have to be gentle with yourself, and you have to find a way to get well. You got to find a way to stop using that shit, and it's just that simple. It may not be that simple to stop, but if you really want to, it'll be easier than if you really don't want to. And so it's your son coming back to you is contingent upon how you work in this program. Then I know that you better use everything in you and every resource that you have to get yourself together. You know, and if that is um, a word of encouragement for you, hopefully somebody can continue to advocate for you so you can complete a program or something where you don't have to um, just cut uh, ties with him, or if he is removed totally from your home. That part wasn't clear. So I just wish you well in that situation. I really do, because that's really sad. It's really sad. It's really sick, because the kid has no idea what he did, and your living room or your bedroom activity has no business showing up at the school and in the classroom. So enough of that. Lastly, one of my homeboys, one of my friends that I've been friends with, I think since I don't have many friends, but somebody I've been knowing since I've been like maybe 8 years old. So that's a long time. Um, he called me and informed me. He's always telling me, "What do you think I should, take? I got this may be hurting, or this may be hurting, or la 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 la." And, I suggested a little while ago that we both had to take better care of our health. And you guys know that I was in the hospital and I had some stomach issues, and he had the stomach issues as well. And I haven't seen him, so I just talked to him for a couple months, and we haven't actually saw each other. But when he called me on yesterday and told me that he just went to the doctor and he had his scan, and although he wasn't in much pain or anything, that he just found out that he had bladder cancer, and that it was in stage 4. I was devastated, and I have been you know I had to be real for him. I had to be comforted for him, but at the same time, I didn't want to be cliche for him. So I was scared, and I had to let that part of my feeling come out, because so many times when we hear something crazy, we jump right to a cliche. Oh, God's going to fix it, or Jesus can help you, or God can do it. And I just wanted to kind of stay human with him, you know. And that's a devastating news, and it's going to require a lot of concentration on his part to because at stage 4, I know is it's just not a good look. So I want y'all to say prayers for my friend, whom I love very much, and it's just real devastating for me right now. And you know, I'm just going to be here around for him, and I will hope that you know every, for the time that we all have left, we can just learn to enjoy life a little bit more. I guess that would be my take on all of it. So, with that being said, I'm glad I had a chance to come and dump some of this shit in the mental house. I appreciate y'all so much for being out there. So if you like what you hear, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.